So yeah, we will talk about the IP. We will talk about the IP. So there are three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So do you know what is this character? What is the name of this character? Okay. So some people will say that is Ding Dong. Okay, and some people will say that is Doraemon. Doraemon. So do you know why the Chinese name of Doraemon, Ding Dong, they need to change? So somehow it's because of the Ding Dong is registered by some Taiwan comics. Okay, it's registered by some comic comics, and then they can no longer use this wording to represent them. Okay, so this is a kind of IP issue, and then is the kinds of the secondary actions or recreate actions. Okay, so if you think this one is not ethics, okay, so how about this one? So how about this one? Okay, so anyone knows the artwork of this one? So definitely you know that is from GTA. It's artwork from the GTA. Okay, we say it is a secondary creations or recreations. Okay, so it belong to the IP or copyright. Okay, so it's a kind of interesting questions. And then in this subject, we will try to mention this kinds of issue. Okay. And many years ago, it should be 4 to 5 years ago, we talked about, not 5 to 5, it should be nearly 7. Okay, 7 years ago, we talked about recreations. We have a lot of discussion about the recreations. Okay, of course, today now we still allow this kind of secondary creations and then put it in our internet. Okay, because no one care. We knows this one is fake. Okay, we know this one is fake, and then it's only for fun and for our happiness. Okay, but what if we use AI? We use AI to do all sorts of things. So let us have a look with 2 videos.
Era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time.
Jordan Peele created this fake video of President Obama to demonstrate how easy it is to put words in someone else's mouth.
Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet.
Not everyone bought it, but the technology behind such frauds is rapidly improving, even as worries increase about their potential for harm. This is your Bloomberg Quick Take on deepfakes. Deepfakes, or realistic-looking fake videos and audio, gained popularity as a means of adding famous actresses into porn scenes. Despite bans on major websites, they remain easy to make and find. They're named for the deep learning artificial intelligence algorithms that make them possible. Input real audio or video of a specific person, the more the better, and the software tries to recognize patterns in speech and movement. Introduce a new element like someone else's face or voice, and a deepfake is born.
It's actually extremely easy to make one of these things. There were just some supposed, breakthroughs from academic researchers who work with this particular kind of machine learning in the past few weeks, which would drastically reduce the amount of video you need actually to create one of these.
Programs like FakeApp, the most popular and widely available for making deep fakes, need dozens of hours of human assistance to create a video that looks like this, rather than this. In August, researchers at Carnegie Mellon revealed software that accurately rendered not just facial features, but changing weather patterns and flowers in bloom. This advance is not yet available to the public. But with increasing capability comes increasing concern.
This is kind of fake news on steroids, potentially. We do not know of a case yet where someone has tried to use this to perpetrate a kind of fraud or an information warfare campaign, or for that matter, to really damage someone's reputation. But it's the danger that everyone is really afraid of.
In a world where fakes are easy to create, authenticity also becomes easier to deny. People caught doing genuinely objectionable things could claim evidence against them is bogus. Fake videos can also be difficult to detect, though researchers around the world and at the US Department of Defense have said they're working on ways to counter them. Deep fakes do, however, have some positive uses. Take Cereproc, a firm that creates digital voices for people who lose theirs from disease.
Speech synthesis is the artificial production of human speech.
There are also applications that could be considered either good or bad, like the many, many deepfakes that exist solely to turn as many movies as possible into Nicolas Cage movies.
Oh, hi, Mark.
So around 10 years ago, we have the huge improvement about machine learning. And today, if you have heard, you can use CNN or in this video, they are using the GAN technologies to generate the face according to the data. Because Obama, he has lots of the YouTube movie, and then it can be used as a data to regenerate all the situations, and then you can put any wording into his mouth. Now you can put any wording into his mouth, and then let Obama to talk or to express your speech. Okay, so of course, deepfake is not only for fun, and then it further into a industrial situation.
This
So
may look like
someone
actress
used
Gal
the
Gadot in
deepfake
this clip,
to
but
generate the
it's
Hunt
not.
movie.
It's
Okay?
just really good
Okay?
computer
So
programming.
this one is the
making it
Superwoman,
look like she's
and then
starring
you try
in
to
weird
put her face
stepsister
into
porn.
this
Welcome
one
back
of
to
the
What's
Hunt
Trending.
movie.
I'm Shira
Okay?
Lazar. Be sure to like this
It's
video
ethical
and
or not?
subscribe for more
Of course,
social
it's not
media
really
news
ethics.
every day.
Okay?
We know that AI
But
is
if
getting
you
better
think that
all the
this one
time,
is not
but now it's
ethics,
good enough to.
so
This may look like actress Gal
in which
Gadot
our
in this
enemies
How about this one? Okay, how about this one? Okay, in Hong Kong, we have lots of the advertisement that is completely different from the advertisement photos. Okay, so this one is the ad, and then this one is the real photo. This completely different. Okay. Of course, we have some guidelines for the this kind of computer crime because this is also generated by the computer graphics. Okay. Deepfake is generated by the computer technologies. So this one, Photoshop, is also generated by the computer technologies. So again, we try to speed up all the process. Okay, and in the future, of course, these kinds of things will become more and more weird. Okay, wherever is deepfake videos or wherever is this kind of advertisement. Okay, but up to now, this kind of advertisement is not allowed in Hong Kong because it's violate, it's forbidden the false trade descriptions. Okay, false trade descriptions. Okay, we cannot use the misleading information in our internet and then ask the user to buy the consumer good. Okay, so let us have a look with more about the